The movie begins seemingly right where Tree of Might left off, with Piccolo meditating until Gohan and Icarus begin annoying him with dancing and whistling. However, Piccolo senses another disturbance in the form of an entire planet heading towards Earth. Goku and Krillin attempt to change the planet's course, narrowly doing so, but destroying West City. A nearby ship lands and reveals an entire army under the command of an aging Namekian by the name of Lord Slug. The army begins firing into the crowd, causing Gohan to jump in and stop them. Gohan's Dragon Ball in his hat is taken by Slug and demands for the rest of the balls and the Dragon Radar, which he quickly acquires from Bulma. Slug's men quickly find the remaining Dragon Balls and summon Shenron to be granted eternal youth. A device is then released into the atmosphere, causing the world's temperature to decrease tremendously. Goku and Krillin wake up as Gohan, Oolong, and Icarus sneak around the city before being caught. Gohan fights a bunch of soldiers until Piccolo steps into the fight, as he and Gohan fight Slug's elite warriors, but ultimately fall doing so. Goku and Krillin finally step in, and Goku finishes off the remaining two soldiers with ease. Lord Slug finally reveals himself, and quickly takes out Krillin, leading to a fight between him and Goku. Slug proceeds to beat the living shit out of him, and in a last-ditch effort, turns into a Super Saiyan. What the shit? More on this later. Look, even King Kai is surprised at the occasion. Goku starts fighting Slug until he reveals himself as an ancient Super Namek and grows to massive size. The two basically play a game of cat and mouse for a second until Slug grabs hold of Goku and begins goddammit. Piccolo then interferes and rips off his own ears and instructs a beaten Gohan to whistle like in the beginning of the movie. The whistling weakens Slug long enough for Piccolo to give his power to Goku, who with the power of Kaioken and Piccolo flies straight through Lord Slug, who holds on to him until he summons a Spirit Bomb and throws it at Slug, finally finishing him once and for all, and returning Earth back to its normal temperature. The movie ends with everyone laughing. God damn it! How long are we gonna be doing this? Oh, never mind. Master Roshi stretching and... How the fuck is Goku driving? So Lord Slug is among the first, and definitely not the last, antagonist to fit into the evil alien trope. For being the first of its kind, Lord Slug really doesn't offer much in terms of dialogue and characterization. He also has a reused motive for the Dragon Balls from another antagonist, that being Garlic Jr. and his wish for eternal youth. I do think it was interesting making him a Namekian, as at that point in time viewers were only just introduced to the people of Namek. Other than that, Lord Slug is largely forgettable outside of his appearance. As for the soundtrack, I watched the American version this time around, and okay, say what you will, but I think the hard rock fits this soundtrack, and maybe, just maybe, two others. Reasons for which you will hear in the future. The animation is about the same quality of Tree of Might, which goes for some of the other movies that are to be covered in the future, and for the story, well, it wasn't anything too special. It followed pretty much the same story beats as the last two movies. The action was cool, the writing was good. Hold up a damn minute! Yeah, perhaps the most iconic part of the entire movie, the form known as False Super Saiyan, made its debut only days before the true Super Saiyan debut in the manga. Prior to that, however, this form was actually considered to be the actual Super Saiyan form. This was apparently because the manga Super Saiyan had some last-minute changes done to it, such as the golden hair. Regardless, False Super Saiyan is an interesting anomaly that you can watch other people talk about, as I think it's time to end it off here. Lord Slug gets a 5 out of 10. The titular antagonist, while interesting in concept, falls short of being anything too special, while the narrative follows repeated story beats to the point where you kinda start to lose interest by the end. However, the soundtrack and animation arguably carried this movie.